Welcome to the War Insider YouTube channel. You can support our Ukrainian team by subscribing. For decades, the F-16 Fighting Falcon has been the backbone of the U.S. military and its allies, and has become a multi-role aircraft capable of performing various missions. In the Viper modification, this machine will remain in service for many years to come. The main feature of the fourth-generation F-16 fighter is its maneuverability, as well as the presence of a technological glass cockpit, which provides a special angle of visibility for the pilot during aerial combat, with the prospect of safe ejection thanks to a 30-degree seat angle. The weight of the aircraft depends on the amount of useful payload, and there is the possibility of installing additional fuel tanks, so the weight of the F-16 in an empty state varies. However, the takeoff weight of the F-16 fighter is 11,839 tons with full fuel tanks. The aircraft has a range of 2,622 miles, a maximum speed of 1,497 miles, a landing speed of 140 miles, and a combat radius of 341 miles. The F-16 fighter has up to 13 attachment points, but this depends on the type of armament and specific mission. It is equipped with air-to-air and air-to-ground missiles, unguided bombs Mark 82, Mark 84, and guided bombs Su-27. Let's make a small comparison of the F-16 with analogues of Soviet and Russian production. After all, the main potential opponent of the United States for a long time was the Soviet Union. At one time, many countries received the Su-27 and MiG-29 fighters into service, and we will try to compare their pros and cons. F-16 versus Su-27. The main difference between the F-16 and the Russian Su-27 is the combat radius, where the F-16 has a range of 341 miles, while the Su-27's range is less than half at 217 miles. Additionally, the F-16 can be connected to the link system, which allows the pilot to receive information about airborne targets and their coordinates immediately after takeoff. The pilot can make decisions about further military operations without waiting for the target to appear on the visible horizon. Russian planes do not have this capability. Furthermore, the F-16 combines three main functions that were previously only possible for separate types of planes: conducting missile defense in support of air defense, carrying out bombing missions, and launching missiles. Comparison of MiG-29 with F-16. MiG-29 has 6 suspension points, unlike F-16, which has 13 suspension points. Currently, it is known that most of the MiG-29 aircraft in service with Russia are damaged by corrosion in the tail section, so there are questions about the quality of the fuselage. MiG-29 has a larger combat radius of 434 miles, while F-16 has a slightly smaller value of 341 miles. The presence of such a radius is explained by the presence of 2 engines in MiG-29, but as a result, the takeoff weight of the Russian fighter is significantly higher and amounts to 18.1 tons, while the American F-16 is lighter and its takeoff weight is 11.839 tons. But now F-16 has a potential opponent, Su-35, which in some characteristics surpasses the Fighting Falcon. The Su-35 is a deep modernization of the flanker, not very common but the most powerful created by Russian aviation to date. In the hands of properly trained pilots and with the support of ground services, this machine represents an extraordinary threat to any Western fighter. The only exceptions may be the F-22 and F-35 due to their electronic equipment. However, the working aircraft of the U.S. and its partners is precisely the F-16 Viper. The main disadvantages of this fighter is the lack of the latest radar with active electronic scanning AESA and the inability to use 120 air-to-air missiles at heights that, for example, the F-15 Eagle can do. At short distances, the outcome of the duel depends on the pilot's skills and the characteristics of the weapons used. The appearance of the R-73 and AIM-9X missiles led to the fact that combat actions at the visibility range took place according to the scenario of mutual destruction. In this regard, the Russian aircraft has a certain advantage due to its super maneuverability. However, an experienced F-16 pilot can still neutralize it. In 2015, The U.S. Air Force upgraded its F-16, which was named the F-16 Volts Block 70/70. The combat machine received a scalable Agile Beam Radar APG-83 LE-SI radar, a new display on the central support, a modernized mission computer, an automatic system to prevent collisions with the ground, and many other updates. There is an assumption that if Ukraine is provided with airspace protection of F-16 fighters, it will be the F-16 Volts Block 70/70. This possibility has arisen because the Pentagon has placed orders for the production of F-16 Volts Block 70/70 aircraft for foreign countries, and production is currently underway. Over the course of 10 years, more than 1,000 F-16V Block 70/70 fighters will be built. The main difference of this model is the use of an improved radar of the APG-83 LE-SI modification, which provides the ability to detect targets at distances of about 229 miles. Avionics capabilities were also improved. Infrared sensory tracking of the target was used, and the arm potential was updated. This is all for today. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. We'll be back with more updates and information. Thanks for watching.